Hello boys and girls and everyone in between. Welcome to Distracted by Diamonds, home of Patty Waxx, the original scented diamond painting and drill pen wax for the discerning diamond painter. Robin with a Y here. Today I'm just gonna pop in real quick and give you a heads up about a new product that I'll be launching in my Etsy store.
Oh yeah!
You're gonna see this in my store probably no later than Tuesday, the 11th of February. I gave everybody a little bit of a sneak peek last night on Facebook and Instagram because I'm really kind of excited about it and I couldn't wait. And gauging from you guys' reaction, I think you guys are anxious for me to get the ball rolling here. First of all, however, I'd like to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. I see all of you out there. Hello. I know you've probably been wondering why I never make videos. Videos have kind of fallen by the wayside, unfortunately, but at some point I will be coming back. I have no shortage of content and I'm even launching another product, so I'll have plenty to show you. You're going to be excited. You're going to love it. Plenty to talk about, but until then, wax has to take priority. When I made Patty Waxx, I essentially made it for the way that I diamond paint, from my frame of reference. I really don't know how I could have done it any differently. I use my multi-placer a lot. I do bigger diamond paintings, so I felt like very early in my diamond painting career, I had to master that multi-placer because if not, it would take me forever to finish a larger diamond painting. So after I kind of got used to my multi-placer and I started using it, I just found that I preferred it. And if I'm guilty of anything, I think when I ended up developing Patty Waxx, I think I spent a lot more time and paid a lot more attention to the multi-placer aspect of the wax as opposed to the single placer aspect of the wax. And I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot since I launched Patty Waxx. Your feedback has really been important and I've been listening to you. Pressing heavy and regular Patty Waxx just don't seem to go hand in hand very well. I just felt like I could do better with the single placer wax. I've kind of always felt that way, and so I've been working on it. Let me introduce you to it. Here we have it, kids. Super sticky Patty Waxx for the single placer. Now there are a couple exciting things about this new Patty Waxx besides the fact that it is extra sticky. I think that it has cut down on the residue almost entirely. Give it 10 minutes of getting used to it and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, I still get that really satisfying pop. With this Patty Waxx, I can generally do about at least a 3x3 inch section of a diamond painting without reloading my single placer. When I'm sitting there and I'm working with Patty Waxx, super sticky Patty Waxx in my single placer and regular Patty Waxx in my multi-placer, I can go for a long time, not having to reload either end of my pen, and I'm happy as a little clam. Okay, so we have, it lasts a lot longer, residue is no longer going to be any kind of an issue as far as I can tell that anyone's gonna have to worry about. And number three, it comes in its own tin. I just decided, you know what, we're not gonna play. We're just gonna put this in a tin in its own little home, and that way it'll have its own little storage container and you don't need to worry about storing it or any of that. There will be two different versions of Patty Waxx, super sticky Patty Waxx, which I'm calling it PWSS. The first version is going to come in a cute little decorative tin like this. The second version is going to be in a cute little lip gloss container, which is smaller, that I am going to sit there and put my little vinyl logo on the top of each and every single container. Okay, but there's gonna be less product in this. Okay, these tins hold about 3 times the product that this tin holds. Honestly, if you buy either one of these tins, I really can't see you needing another one of these. I can't see you ever needing another one of these. And you might need it to get another one of these at some point, but man, it'll be down the road because I am telling you, this stuff lasts a long time. So there's more product in the bigger tin than there is the little tin, and also these tins are more expensive. I have to have them shipped here, and right now they're even really kind of hard to get a hold of. Now, I thought I had stockpiled a crap ton of these tins, and I thought, oh, I'm going to have plenty. But if the reaction that I got last night and the interest that I got last night on Instagram and Facebook after I posted a little sneak peek of this is any indication, I'm going to run out of those tins like nobody's business. But I want to tell you how I'm going to list them. I'm going to make one listing for the printed tins and one listing for the vinyl little aluminum tins. Okay. Oh, by the way, I wanted to say too that these tins are also metal. So you can put a tchotchke. I call cover minders tchotchkes. But the aluminum, I'm sorry, you don't. You can't do that with that. But whatever. We're getting there. Okay, so I'm going to make a listing, and let's just say that I have these tins. Take this out of the equation because that's a different set of tins. These are my mermaid tins. Okay, so these are what I'm probably going to roll out first. So let's just say I have all of these tins. I'm taking one picture, kids. When you purchase a tin, you don't know what design you're getting. You know that it will be one of the designs that are in the picture. You know that there will not be a repeat, but you do not know which ones that they will be or which one it will be. And the reason that I'm doing it that way, first of all, is because it would just be too exhausting, too time consuming for me to sit there and list every single individual tin and every single individual design. There are a lot of different designs of each different little category. Right now I'm going to bust out with mermaids, but I have different themes of tins that will be rolling out. Okay. But like these, I have these cute little circular floral designs, and when they're gone, if I have more, I will list more. If I can get my hands on a big, huge quantity of these in the near future, and I have enough available, I'll list them a lot more often. But as far as what I have right now, I just kind of want to give everybody a chance to get one. Kind of like the storage tins for the regular Patty Wax. But I will probably always, if I can, unless I run out, kids, because I don't know what's going to happen here, but I will probably always have these smaller versions of the super sticky Patty Wax available. As long as I have tins made up and they're done and they're full wax, I'll be listing these. These tins will be less expensive than the mermaid tins, primarily because, like I said, you're getting this cute little tin. You're getting probably 3 or 4 times the product that you're getting in this tin. And, since it's not going to be scented and it's not going to be colored, you really don't have to invest in like 5, 10, 15 tins. You're going to get the same thing. The only thing that's going to be different is the tin. Now, let me just say this. If you like a certain color, you like purple is your favorite color, pink is your favorite color, I will definitely try to accommodate you. When you order a mermaid tin, if you say, hey, I really like blue, or, that one was my favorite, I will really try hard to give you the one you want. But, look at it this way. It's like a little surprise. But I do want to show you just a couple things about Patty Wax SS. This one got bent in shipping, so this is mine. This is the one I get. I always get the messed up stuff because I want to give the good stuff to all of you, right? I've been working with this particular tin of Patty Wax for probably, I'm going to say about 2 weeks now. It has been it's been pretty chewed up, but once you start to use it, this is what you get. Okay, this is how it starts to look. It's a little bit drier than the regular Patty Wax, and that's completely to be expected. Now, when you get it, if it's winter outside and it's 10 degrees, I suggest you leave it sit in your house for a little bit to, warm up a little bit. I do already have some Patty Wax in this. I'm not going to lie. I can't keep tips around here to save my life because I'm always testing the Patty Wax and I run out of tips a lot. You're going to scrape it. See, this is why I don't do demos. This is why I leave it up to people like GB Maltese and my friend Jessica at Tiny Worlds of Wonder, because they do such a good job and I do not. Okay, so what I've been doing when I'm using it is after I get it all nice and loaded up, I just basically scrape off the sides on the edge of my tin right there, and I will normally get a drill or two and pick it up out of my tray and plop it onto my cardstock with the double-sided tape. You know what? Hold on a second. Okay, you see, this is another reason why I don't do demonstration videos, because I am always horribly unprepared when I sit down. Let's see here. I need some drills. You know what? I'm going to use some of these beautiful drills that I love. They are so sparkly. I mean, honestly, these aren't even ABs. They sparkle like they're AB. They're primo drills. Diamond Drills USA. Anyway, so I have loaded up my pen. I have scraped it off a little bit, you know, got the excess off of the surrounding area of my tip there. And I'm just going to take a drill and I'm going to go ahead and dot it off. And I like to twirl it a little bit. And then that's going to get rid of, I have a little hangnail on there, and I'm not going to zoom in, but you'll see it when you do this. And then I just wipe it off with my finger, twirl my finger around the pen, and then it's gone. And then I'm off to the races, kids, and I can drill for a long, long time. I get the pop, the residue is not there. It's a wonderful thing. And if you want to know whether or not it really is sticky, it's really sticky. People are going to ask me, if I have this patty wax, why would I want the regular patty wax? First of all, it comes in a wide variety of scents and colors. Second of all, I do not recommend that you use this wax in your multi-placer. It will not let go of the drills. I have tried it on several different types of canvases. China canvases, double-sided tape canvases, poured drill canvases, Diamond Art Club canvas, and there is not a canvas out there that has strong enough glue that will grab these drills and pull it away from super sticky patty wax. I don't recommend it in the multi-placer. Patty wax has always been a rock star in the multi-placer. Now, will patty wax work in the single placer? Absolutely, and some people love it in a single placer. This patty wax is more for, I would say, people who tend to press harder. I mean, anybody can use it. You don't have to be a hard presser to use and enjoy Patty Waxx SS. But if you do happen to be a hard presser, or if you're somebody who just basically exclusively uses your single placer all the time, I think you might enjoy the Patty Waxx SS a little more than the regular Patty Waxx. Patty Waxx SS will not be coming in smells, and it will not be coming in colors. That's what regular patty wax is for. If you enjoy the smells, if you enjoy the colors, if you're having fun with all of that, which I do, you know, then you're going to want to go and get yourself some regular patty wax. I'm telling you right now, as a diamond painter, I am never happier than when I have patty wax in my multi-placer and Patty Waxx SS in my single placer, man. I have an immersive experience. I don't have to stop every 5 minutes to reload my pen. The Patty Waxx smells amazing. I just really have a very good experience with it. And like I said, as long as I'm having a good experience with it, I will continue to sell it and continue to endorse it because I'm a diamond painter. Oh, wait, one more thing. When I developed regular Patty Waxx, I was a little bit remiss because I didn't realize that there are a lot of you out there that are fans of the plastic tip. I do not endorse using this plastic tip with regular Patty Waxx because even though I can get it to work, it doesn't work as well as I want it to. And it doesn't work as well as the regular metal tips. Like if you're going to use Patty Waxx, you want to use this metal tip right here, okay? But I didn't realize, because I had never used these before, I didn't realize that this was a thing, okay? So I just want to make sure before I launch this out into the universe that I demonstrate to you that I have listened and I have tested this Patty Waxx with the plastic tip as well as the metal tip, and it works. It works. You know, I want to say that it works just as well, but I don't know if I would go that far. However, it does work, and I still, you know, I get a pop, but, you know, I don't get that great, nice little satisfying pop Not the same one that I get from the metal tips, but it's there. You can hear it. And you know, there's just something about this plastic tip. It just is not the same. But for those of you that use it, I want you to know that it does work. When I have PWSS SS in stock, it will be in my store. When I was testing out the PWSS, I did send some of it out into the universe and said, hey, will you give me some feedback about this? At various stages of trying to develop it and make it into what I finally am going to sell to all of you. But I want you to know that there's never going to be another formula that you, the general consumer, are going to get from me when it comes to PWSS SS. Don't be confused if someone mentions it in a video. This is the only PWSS that you as the consumer are going to buy from me in my Etsy store, period. There's never another formula. Just want to make that crystal clear. If you are purchasing PWSS and you are not purchasing it from me, I cannot guarantee it. For all I know, they could be taking my PWSS and melting it down and putting it in like a waffle mold or something and saying, oh, here, this is PWSS. Well, no, you'll never find PWSS in a different mold. It will always be a brick. I'm never changing this. If you want to be absolutely sure that you're getting the PWSS that everyone seems to like, if you look at my Etsy reviews, then you have to buy it from me on Etsy. That's about it, kids. I hope you enjoyed the super sticky PWSS for your single placer. You'll be seeing even more new things in my store if all goes well, hopefully, very, very soon. I'll be watching for all those demonstration videos from all of you with the new PWSS. I'm counting on you to do that for me again, like I said, because I suck. Just remember, kids, until next time, whenever that happens to be, that truth without tact is cruelty. And I'll see all of you over on Etsy. Happy Valentine's Day!